Right. So I don't know how you're defining manubrum and body. I mean, was body the governing and manubrum are just the people? Like the cattle are at the level? Like, I mean, normally you don't use even the xiphoid process at this level of garbage that I'm living in, but while I'm in a prison cell that's an open containment unit in a country that can't be defined because it's got so much fucking trash from around the world. So now I'm like, right, okay, so I'm the dirty queen, right, got it, right. I am like the #1 Nazi and the #1 Soviet size 4 for the sternum where you bow to the frontier. So if I'm on boat and ship, yet I'm standing in the cant. I'm a little confused by the whole of emptiness, being the HULL. So it's the nation I stand in stands for a national anthem with lip service on the Fidelis, on the football field. I'm with a Korean Jew rabbi thing that is Christian and calls himself, actually I don't think he affiliated, but he's definitely genetically from Armenia, he said. Took me, because I have no money, I told him I was a Zarina, Czarina, and that's the lineage from which I come, standing in the same country of LIPSHITS. And now let's think about this. So we're at a derby game. There's lip service on the field for the body part of the manubrum, and I'm the xiphoid in the process for the sternum. I don't know anybody on the field, and nobody made when they sang the national anthem, it wasn't to me. They do that on TV all the time, even when I'm not there. And it's for the land of the free, the free cattle, and the home of the brave. Yeah, okay, so that's where I am, as the one brave, BRAVE. Because to xiphoid in the process, I'm braving the elements. I'm trying to be nice, but not too nice. I'm trying to stay standoffish and not be approached, but I need contacts who know things. So which way do I go when I'm the only fucking wild horse here? Just curious. You had me raped by Peter, Otto Romer, Ottoman extraordinaire, being a fucking Korean, Armenian Jew from Turkey, kind of looks like the one on the rabbi dollar, but not quite as bad in the disgusting eye. But he's venereal diseased in the eye nonetheless. And his fucking disgusting troll of a son, named Jason Peter Romer, 1976. Meanwhile, I'm a Soviet size 4, and I have a size Vlad. Yeah, see, in Soviet, when you have a size, S-I-Z-E something, there's only 2 of us. That's how the Nazis know and the Soviets agreed. They're like, okay, so between a Nazi and a Soviet, great. One thing they can agree on is that there's a size 4 Soviet woman, and there's a size Vlad that she's looking for. She's the fibulas, L-A-S, to his Vlad, for the Fidelis freaks. Being F-I, Semper Fi, fibulous, F-I-B-U-L-A-S, I'm the lass, for his lad. Is there any more, since most of you don't even speak that much? Are we confused? So now I am a ball in a socket. A stick goes down and it's just the ball sitting there on the field, like on a pedestal. I mean, you walk in a room and you know I am different than the other moron cattle walking around. So I try not to stick out, but it's a little difficult. So I pretend nobody's around and I don't see cattle, because I'm not really interested in looking at cattle. But I have to go out at some point, so there's some documentation for like rescue crew maybe one day. I mean, it's amazing that you can tunnel me behind enemy lines for a humanoid retinal scan of somebody very much needed for linguistical prowess of a different kind in a human genetically altered in a state of he's working for the correct up and up reasons, let's just put it that way, for the Nazis and the Soviets, even though he's not Nazi brand, but we have to make friends with whatever, because we need operatives in the field of all different animal kingdom whatever. So now I do this, and we knew I already did this regardless, and you still allow me to get raped by a Korean Jew from Turkey, Armenia area, relocated last LIPSHITS movement into the same state of chaos. The Dirty Queen, yeah, Borough of Queens. Zip code 11361. Bingo, home of the brave, there she is. What a fucking surprise. Like, this is not hard when you're at, like Xenon genius level of neon. I mean, where did I lose my level of important smart men in the sternum of the three cartilage processes over the intercostal and intercostal connection? Just curious. I know you left me on the field like a glowing fucking light with every piece of shit LIPSHITS moth just floating around my lantern, waiting to try to get in, and keeping Vlad out for what reason now? Because there's only one Soviet lantern sitting here in the Dirty Queens, the zip of 11361. They're only brave in the entire fucking place as a woman, Soviet woman no less, Nazi approved. And what are you doing with Vlad? Because there's only one of him. He's a size Vlad. Don't get it confused with his name, dummy. Right, yeah, so here we are, and what the fuck do you do for a living? Why do you think we can't get to you? Yeah, you guys are a bunch of, I don't know what to call you anymore, really. I'm gonna start paralyzing some bubbles. Here's the thing. There's lysis, Lysis. When you lyse something, it's apoptosis, Apoptosis. Great. So I am the Paralyzer 11 Club, because some of you were born with an appendage and the 11th finger nobody's allowed to see, except wherever you choose. Great. So I'm part of Paralyzer 11 Finger Club. We're a Paralyzer 11th Finger Club. Great. I am the one drink. DRINK. Because I have a body part and a body movement I'm in charge of as the uncle. ANKLE. I'm an 8-hole. Don't get excited between the uncle and uncle. One's a 7, one's an 8. So now I'm just curious, how much more explanation does dumb, fucking, and useless need from my asshole in order for me to, get what I was born and built for? Just curious, because I really like the Turkish Jew, the Korean Jew that you got living in New York, the LIPSHITS, named Romer. Yeah, I wasn't fucking excited. Not, and Tiafrail, oh my god, talk about wires that don't connect to outer lighting network. Holy fucking shit. It is like Babel, what? Cattle? Yeah. I mean, it's like putting two wires together going zzz, zzz. Like, does it spark? I don't know. Sometimes it works. It's like jump starting a hot rod. I don't know. Like, go away, cattle. Like, I didn't ask for this. In fact, I asked specifically, get me out of size 4. I'm AGE and I'm SIZE at 4 on the phone with arms and legs and lip service, and we're keeping LIPSHITS to a minimum. Right, good. Okay, so for manubrum like a contact, like first substantive contact with an alien, yeah, that's what this was. How did manubrum and lip service get my part wrong? I'm just curious.